Alright guys, today is Thursday. As you can see, we're at the shop. Gotta do a little bit of work on this guy today. We're gonna drag her outside, power wash her up, and really figure out what she's gonna need within the next couple of hours here. So I can order up the parts and so we can start fixing it. You know, a lot of you guys said I should fix it in the comments. So that's pretty cool. I'm actually uploading today's video. It's running a little bit late today. It's 12:24. So I had a little computer difficulty last night. I went out about exactly a month ago, 4 weeks ago, on March 24th is when I bought my keyboard and mouse setup because my last keyboard broke. The following mouse in the keyboard, the mouse didn't break, but the keyboard broke. So I went out to Best Buy 4 weeks ago. I went out and bought a mouse and keyboard combination. It was on sale, something like that, regularly like 50 bucks. I got it for 30 bucks. And it was a Microsoft. Well, guess what? The mouse broke. And, I didn't really care about the mouse anyway. I have my own mouse. I have an HP Elite mouse. And I really like it, so I used that. And then the keyboard broke on me, so I was like, oh, fuck this. So, yesterday I brought it back, and I got a new keyboard and mouse. And the new keyboard took me a little bit to try and figure it out, to try and reload everything or something like that. I had to download a certain software on the computer, so... Anyway, it's all up and running now, and it's actually, the video's starting to upload right now, so that's pretty kick-ass. But, yeah, friggin', this is, like, getting ridiculous with these ATVs, like, holy shit. Like, I've been looking at a bunch of ATVs on Craigslist. This has happened now the 6th time that this has happened, that I've been either on my way or getting ready to leave, or a day before I leave, that somebody decides, oh, nope, I decided not to sell it, or someone else offered me more money for it, or I can't sell for the price I'm selling it for, or just something stupid, or I'm not going to be around, and then they never get back to you. Last night I was getting ready to drive out. I just got done putting the ramps in the back of my pickup truck. I'm on my way to Framingham to go pick up this Yamaha Warrior. Pretty nice deal. It needed a stator. It was like an 04. The dude wanted like 900 bucks for it. I'm on my way. I'm just about getting ready to leave here. And I call the guy up. I'm like, just so you know, I'll be leaving here about another 2-3 minutes. The guy's like, oh, he's like, I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, I can't sell it for the price I'm selling. I got to figure out what I'm into for parts. I'm like, what the fuck? This is like the 6th time. Honestly, I've been the first time I was actually on my way to look at a Polaris Scrambler. But the dude told me not to come because he sold to some other asshole down the road or something like that. Like, this is, no joke, the 6th time that this has happened. Like, this is just ridiculous. I can't believe it. I've looked at a 97 Polaris Scrambler, a 98 Polaris Scrambler, an Arcade DVX, Yamaha Blaster, Yamaha Warrior, which was just last night, and then, what was the other one? It was a Kawasaki, what the fuck was it? It was like Kawasaki 250 or something like that. I can't think of it. It was like a 90 something or other. But it's just crazy. It's just crazy, I'm telling you. It's crazy. Anyway, enough ranting. I'm still in the friggin' market, I guess. Holy, you know. But anyway, I'm going to haul this guy out of here today. I'm going to power wash her up here within the next couple of minutes. And different things like that. So, we'll get on with the video, and enough talking. Alright, got the zero turn in, just got done washing her all up. It's actually pretty cleaner than I thought. I thought it was going to be a lot more rustier than what I see here. But it doesn't look too bad. I think we're going to do the same deal with the Husqvarna. We're going to re-clear coat the front edge here, just to make it look a little better, because as you can see, there is a pretty significant difference here. So I think we're just going to reshoot that. Not that big of a deal. I think we're going to leave the back alone. The back's, where the motor's going to go, so it's not that important. But I did figure out a few other little oddball stuff I got to order. The Toro decal blew off right there. The time cutter decal blew off. And this guy up here blew off. So I'd imagine these would be relatively cheap. But hey, you never know. It could be $1 million a sticker or something ridiculous, So I'll figure that out. Hopefully those are in stock too, which would be nice, but I highly doubt it. It is what it is. It blew off on the washing. Obviously it didn't stick too well to begin with, but that's what we got to work with. Put this guy right back up and in. Come on. Fuck it up. There it is. So, you know, it is what it is. I thought for sure there was going to be a lot more rust on the deck. Wasn't really any. So it's pretty damn clean. You know, it's got a little rust, but not as much as I was expecting. I was expecting a lot worse. But, yeah, so I'm going to run in the house. I'm going to start ordering up some parts for this thing. Even though it's going to fucking rate me in the asshole. But, yeah, the other thing I have to check. Yeah, I think we are going to order up a spring for that. I wasn't going to do it, but it's, you know, they probably just keep on blowing open or something ridiculous. It's pretty expensive, I can tell you guys that too, for that one little spring that goes there. I don't know. It's like a $9 spring. I just noticed that bar is broken too. The bar is supposed to go all the way out to here, so I don't know, I'll have to figure something out. $9 spring's pretty damn expensive, if you ask me. I think, yeah, we definitely still need a gas cap. Probably should order up a fuel filter, because that just looks worn right out. Maybe I'll order a couple of those, but that's about it. So I'm going to order up some of these parts and try and figure out what it's going to cost me to get these parts in. Because honestly, this thing's going to be sitting here for quite a while. Hopefully this weekend I'll pick up a head gasket for this engine. So I think it's pretty cool. You can actually see the aluminum sleeve and then the cast iron sleeve. How cool is that? See the little engravements all the way around it. That's pretty cool. Anyway, enough talking. Alright, so here's where we're at with this thing. I got the parts all loaded up here. So far on parts, with all the parts I need to so far get this thing running, moving, up off the ground, we're looking at about 100. I think, yeah, actually we're going to be a little bit under budget, surprisingly. I think I quoted 300 for this job. We're going to actually do pretty good. We're so far at, with all the parts I've just ordered, we're looking at almost about 170 bucks in parts. So we're doing pretty good. I still got to get a battery for it, so they'll be in about another 30 bucks. So we're up to about $200 in parts, and we still got to figure out what we're going to do with the seat. I think I'm just going to throw a seat cover on it. I seen one on eBay for show up money, so I think we're going to do that way, or we're going to go down to Bass Pro Shop and buy a boat seat. That was option number 2. I've done it before in the past, and to be completely honest with you, the boat seat's a pretty good idea. They sell these boat seats down there for about 30-40 bucks, and they're pretty nice. I put it on another lawn tractor once before. Maybe I'll put the video link in the description below. And this was about 2-3 years ago I've done this, and it's got to be about 3 years, I'd say. Yeah, it's about 3 years, and it does the job pretty well. So I think I'll probably do that. We'll throw a boat seat on. We'll either throw a boat seat on or a seat cover. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. And I don't know, we'll get like a black and red one or something like that. It'll look pretty good. Maybe an all black one. I'll have to figure what they got. I'll have to look online. But that's one of the options. I did get all the decals. I thought these decals were going to be a lot more money than what I had thought they would have, because Husqvarna decals, oh, those things are expensive, but the Toro decals are actually pretty cheap. I think this decal here was the most because it had all the little things on it, but it was like $8. Time cutter, that was $3. Toro decal itself, $2.60 or something like that. So it was a reasonable price, you know. So doing pretty good there. They got the knobs for the back hatch here. You know, basically all the parts I need to get her going to get her right back up in spec. The shock, I found one on eBay for 30 bucks, which is pretty kick-ass. So we'll replace, I think this is the one that's blown. Nope, it's this one. Yeah, it's this one here. So we'll replace it, and then, oh shit, should have freaking looked underneath, make sure I didn't need any belts. Oops. Probably should check that right now. Let's get the light. I never looked underneath there yet. Alright, let's see. Flashlight. There it is. Gotta love it. iPhone apps. Let's see. I'll get a miscellaneous spring there. A little dirty underneath. That's about it. Everything looks fine. I have the pulleys. Stuff like that. Yeah, I think we'll be alright. There's just one pulley down there I want to take a look at, make sure the bearings are good. Sorry about the shakiness. Oop. Okay, well, I guess this thing isn't even attached. I hate stuff that's not attached. Now I gotta figure out where it goes. Okay, I think I should probably... Is this supposed to be like that? I wonder if that pulley is supposed to be like that. See how there's a bigger lip down at the bottom and a small lip at the top? There's no burrs on it. There's one little burr right there. I'd imagine it's supposed to be like that. So I guess we're all right there. I'm imagining this piece here must go something like there. Yeah, I guess those do line up, so I guess it's supposed to go something like that. So that's not too bad. Belts look to be in pretty nice shape, so we can use those. So doing pretty good there. That looks good. I was able to free up the knob a couple days ago before this knob here is all rusted shut. Throttle cable is fine, so we're gonna be doing alright. I'll do alright on this one. Could use a good little more scrubbing, but that's about it. We'll clean her up once I get all the motor and stuff on. I just want to get it halfway decent. So hopefully with everything all goes well, we'll get all the parts in next week. And we'll get her all running, but the lady said to me on the phone, she's like, they should receive all the parts within, well, they should receive the stuff from their warehouse within about 3 days, but I don't know, I don't see it happening, so I probably wouldn't see this thing, I'd probably see it moving within next week, but I don't see it fully complete until the following week, maybe sometime in April and May, I'd say. I have to figure out what month we're in. But yes, that's what we got going on. I keep on forgetting I gotta call this guy up, tell him that the scooter, I already told him, I keep on forgetting to tell him what time to come by and pick it up. So I should probably do that, and get the head gasket coming in for this thing. I'm going to reuse the old head gasket, crank her on, figure out if that's the problem. If that's not the problem, then we'll just have to take her apart. Not that big of a deal. So I'm on the Craigslist right now, just trying to figure out what the next project's going to be. You know, it's been pretty slow here the past couple of days, I could tell you guys that. But parts, you know, shipping the parts out quite a bit. The parts are what's selling. It's the mowers that are not selling. It's amazing. But anyway, enough talking. Alright, so I know it wasn't much of a video making day. I just actually got done watching the Duramax there. If you're not familiar, there's this company, H&M Performance, and they do some pretty outrageous stuff. Today they blew up a Duramax. It's not a YouTube thing, it's actually a performance parts dealership, I guess we can call them, and they do some pretty crazy stuff. About a month and a half ago, they blew up. Well, they had an F350 with a 6.7 in it. The newer one, I think, was like a 2012 or 2013 F350, and they ended up making 888 horsepower out of it. What went on it was the transmission, not the engine. It was basically a bone stock truck where they bolted on their tuners and, you know, a few other performance parts, but nothing too spectacular. And they made 880 with it, and they blew up the transmission. Now today they did a GMC. I don't know. I'm not really familiar with the GMCs really, but it had a Duramax in it, pickup truck. You know, and they were able to make 1,086 horsepower. And that's pretty damn good, and that's when the motor went on. It actually blew up the whole Duramax engine, connecting rods everywhere and stuff like that on the floor, which is pretty good. And what they did was they changed out the transmission. They learned from the Ford that they should change out the transmissions to a higher end, really high horsepower that can take that horsepower. and transfer it to the wheels, and it was outrageous. They were able to do it. What happened was the connecting rod shrunk on the Duramax. So if you check these guys out, I don't think the video will be up yet. They will post on YouTube a little bit. But I know if you type in F350 6.7 blow up maybe, or just maybe 888 horsepower. Just type in F350 6.7 888 horsepower or 880 horsepower. You will find the video. Check them out, and it's just some crazy stuff. So that was today, and they did it for about 2.5 3 hours. So I've been watching for quite a bit, and yeah, I'm actually just getting ready to do some brakes on this transmission here, getting ready to send her out. The other day there, I found the model number on it. Check where that was hidden, huh? Completely forgot it was in there. So this is getting shipped out, but I gotta do the brakes on it before I send her out, because the brakes are just done. It doesn't basically stop, I guess we can say. So that's what I'm doing right now. Other than that, that's about it. I think we're gonna end the video here. I don't think we're gonna post a video tomorrow. Really, nothing gonna happen tomorrow. If something does exciting happen, I'll be sure to film it. Maybe we'll just do like an iPhone video or something tomorrow. That's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Not a whole lot of video making today either. I mean, all we did was just wash that piece of shit. So, but hopefully, you know, the parts should be coming in within the next couple of weeks or so, and we'll get her together. So, I have to figure something out with that seat. I ain't spending no $100 on a seat. Fuck that. But anyway, we'll talk to you guys maybe tomorrow, if not Saturday, and hopefully you guys all have a good day. See ya.